Talent Gifted High School.
Here, all students are welcomed to try their hands at many different activities which fit their interests and capabilities. So not only are students excellent at academic learning, but they are also active in all forms of arts and volunteer work.
More than 1,000 people from different backgrounds. Hand in hand, we create a harmonious studying environment, and thereby everyone is taught to embrace the diversity in our community.
Imagine that you're walking in a beautiful garden full of roses, and then suddenly you see, in the middle of it, a small yet enduring lily is blooming. What would subsequently spring to your mind? Do you feel that the little flower is exceptionally dissimilar to others? Do you think it is an outsider of that place? And thus, do you think it should be replaced by a rose?
It is always easier to accept people who are just like us, people who look like us, people who dress like us, and people who act like us. And for those who go against what is called the norm, they shall be regarded as misfits or widows. Embrace the diversity means pretty much like what it says, acceptance and respect. It is to recognize that each individual is special and unique, to explore these differences in a safe, positive, and nurturing environment, and to understand each other, to embrace and celebrate the rich dimensions of diversity featured within each individual.
Unfortunately, we are now living in a world where the distinctiveness of races, cultures, genders, sexual orientations, socioeconomic status, age, physical abilities, political beliefs, religious beliefs, and other ideologies could make us be criticized, ostracized, penalized, and victimized. We are accordingly likely to be excluded from specific communities just because of our special skin colors, cultures, personality traits, and notions. We are also generally raised to conform, to fit in certain molds and boxes, to behave normally, that every day many of us wake up in the morning and the ever first thing that worries our mind is, how can I fit in if I'm different?
However, not many people acknowledge that the consequences of denying and ignoring the diversity among others are long-lasting and extremely detrimental. It is the lack of understanding that has led to a tremendous number of boycotts, protests, unrest, and conflicts among people of different races, religions, political beliefs, and sexuality. Ever since the dawn of civilization and on a worldwide scale to warfare and terrorism.
But is there a solution to this? Yes, there is, and it starts within each of us. We should practice mutual respect for qualities and experiences which are different from our own.
We should recognize that personal, cultural, and institutionalized discrimination creates and sustains privileges for some while creating and sustaining disadvantages for others.
We should build alliances across differences so that we could all work together in order to eradicate all forms of discrimination.
We should understand and appreciate the unity and interdependence of humanity, cultures, and the natural environment.
Well, remember the garden that I told you? Does the distinguished lily uglify the garden, or does it make the garden more diverse and magnificent? Yes, many of us worry, but little do many of us realize that it is our differences which turn the world into a better place.
Accept the nature of ourselves first, and then of others, because it is our uniqueness which completes the world. Pride ourselves for our skin color, our culture, and our sexual orientation. Treasure ourselves as each and every one of us is a distinctive individual, which enriches human experience in this society.
Embracing the diversity requires a journey into our own psyche, but is a journey worth taking. This time, would you want to be a rose, a lily, a daisy, a peony, or anything else?